Best online business ideas for the next recession. When the next recession hits, businesses will have to be more creative than ever if they want to stay afloat and keep employees employed. One great way to do this: start an online business. These businesses are usually leaner and meaner than traditional brick-and-mortar companies, making them more likely to survive during a recession. And they're largely immune to economic turndowns, making them ideal when others aren't. It's no secret, though, that many companies across many sectors have had a drop over the past few years, and the recession may not be over yet. Many people were caught off guard by the 2008 financial crisis and the subsequent recession, and those who didn't make it through are still trying to recover. Now, we may not be able to predict exactly when the recession will hit next, but you can at least be prepared in the meantime with online business ideas to help you survive the next downturn, build your new business, or even replace an old one. Hi there, and welcome back to Econify. In today's video, we'll explore different online business ideas for the next recession, and the best one for you. Hit like and subscribe, and don't forget that ideas not done remain dreams. With all that being said, let's get straight to the point. Ready, set, let's go. Education and training. Many people who lose their jobs during a recession try to retain and start over with a more recession-proof vocation. An online entrepreneur may capitalize on the potential by offering virtual training classes that assist these individuals in changing sectors or starting their enterprises. If you've got a teaching expertise and, of course, desire, you need to have that. It's essential. You can try teaching courses in cooking, self-made beauty goods, do-it-yourself repairs, bookkeeping, administration, programming, marketing via the internet. Second, we have online software firms. Well, you've made a good choice if you're thinking about a job in technology. When the economy is down, online software retailers may fare better than their brick-and-mortar counterparts. The operational cost of online software companies and online agencies are much lower than those of conventional businesses. What's more, developing online software makes you less reliant on shifting products cost, which you don't require components on shipping arrangements, which offers you an advantage over other, more dependent firms. When the economy is not slumping, clients frequently turn to one-stop marketing shops for convenience, such as digital marketing agencies, even if it's an unproductive spend. Now, when times are tough, businesses may look at line items and try to unbundle marketing services to cut expenses, resorting to DIY SEO software or more cost-effective SEO freelancer. So, if you try to do this, look for a software niche that people will invest in regardless of the economy, particularly places that provide a cheaper alternative to more expensive services. This is also true for consumer service software, as people constantly require customer service, particularly when times are tough. Social media marketing consulting. A lot of folks use social media to advance their professions, enterprises, and are always seeking out new methods to increase their exposure and reach through these platforms. And typically, they are most times always ready to pay a premium for it. Just because there is a recession, that doesn't mean that people are not going to need help with their social media plans. What's even fascinating is that you practically have no trouble finding consumers who want what you have: knowledge and expertise. That's if you can supply them with the tools they need to develop their internet presence and generate more money online. You could even consider starting your own business by providing digital subscription services that answer an issue that companies confront: freelancing. Similarly, the necessity for freelancing services persists throughout recession and is frequently performed for clients outside the affected area. As long as online shopping and other online industries, such as SaaS, are available, firms will require graphic designers and content writers, creators of video content, web designers, experts in programming, marketing via the internet, email promotion, campaign on social media. So if you're ready, you could take them on. Online professional communities and resource portals. People out of employment during a recession usually require assistance getting back on their feet. Looking at this, you can develop an online community or resource platform that assists job seekers while earning money from advertisements and sponsorships. Now that's pretty smart too. They've even got cheap initial expenses. In 2014, Harry Campbell founded the Rideshare Guide, a community and information platform for the gig economy. But he saw a boom in revenue amid the pandemic dip. He saw a traffic rise during the epidemic, since many individuals were interested in investigating such side hustles to keep afloat amid turbo financial circumstances. The increase in community members required Harry to work harder than ever, resulting in unparalleled growth. The next one we have is financial services. Financial services are constantly in demand, regardless of the economy. Even during an economic slump, companies and people must submit taxes, pay bills, and repay bank loans. And folks tend to be more aware of stuff like financial planning, tax planning, risk assessment, the stock market, budgeting, and debt reduction. Especially during economic instability, you can try out recession-proof company concepts like tax preparation services, accounting assistance, stock market consultancy, debt counseling service. Next on the list, debt collection firms. Unfortunately, a terrible economy implies that many individuals won't be able to pay for items acquired on credit card while the economy is stronger. As a result, launching a debt collection firm will allow you to be hired by corporations to recover assets that consumers have defaulted or to collect outstanding debt sums. It is an essential service that has got the potential to thrive throughout a downturn. When something goes to a debt collection agency, the original holder of the loan usually gives up on getting the whole amount of money back. However, you may still make 25% to 50% of whatever will require you to put your emotions aside to some level, because the individuals you'll interact with will most certainly have fallen on bad times. Internet marketing firms. Marketing may appear to be one of the first services to disappear during a recession. After all, why would you try to promote it to people who aren't buying anything? But if you supply marketing services through an internet agency, you are going to have greater flexibility and scalability to adjust to changing economic conditions. Elliot Davidson is the CEO of Contrast, an e-commerce marketing business that has expanded fourfold since the epidemic. And he says that one of the disadvantages of marketing agencies as a business model is that there is no stock, and the scale is calculated in staff time, making it significantly less dangerous. During the COVID-19 epidemic, Alex Pangas of Scale Math recognized the importance of having a flexible, well-rounded agency team. And he asserted that companies who worked with their teams effectively had a complete crew at their disposal, ready to assist as required. And because of that, they could continue assisting the firms with which we worked throughout COVID until they were back up to full capacity. And now, technology and IT. Quarantines and social isolation, on the other hand, have demonstrated that technology will be even more in need in the next few years. Telecommuting and working from home will only become more popular, especially now that so many firms understand the benefits of saving money on overhead expenditures like rent. Technology support for in-home services and enterprises is also becoming recession-proof. Working from home is also anticipated to raise demand for IT-related enterprises. As businesses worldwide need to upgrade their telecoms, even doctors are resorting to technology, encouraging patients to call instead of visiting the hospital. The last one on the list, accountancy services. Accounting services are another industry in high demand despite tough times, and financial services will remain in demand even in the event of a recession. In reality, the accounting sector was worth $544 billion in 2020, and demand is continually rising. They may be in even greater order during a recession as organizations look for methods to cut expenses. Companies still need to make payroll and keep track of revenue and expenses, even in tough economic times. That person who can interpret the numbers in safe-form termination. One of the best recession-proof businesses for those who are good with numbers in financial planning, accountancy, or the creation of comparable enterprise. The next recession is looming on the horizon, and we already see signs of it in some parts of the world. And the internet has made it easy for anyone with an idea and a laptop to make money and stay afloat. If you don't have any experience with marketing or graphic design, don't worry, you can still get started. There is no time like the present, as the old adage goes, maybe you'll even make $1 billion. The present is also a good time for innovation. Okay people, thank you for holding on till the end of the video. Please like our videos and don't hesitate to pop a comment if you've got any recommendations. Want to be notified of more fantastic content? Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button.